Love him or hate him, no one could ever accuse Donald Trump of not speaking his mind. Have you seen what he said this morning? Wow. I've never seen a US president speak like this, and I've never seen a US president condemn Israel the way he did this morning either. So, as you're probably aware, Iran and Israel have been at war, firing missiles at each other. The US then joined in and hit the Iranian nuclear sites, three nuclear sites, with the bunker busting bombs, as they're described as. And then off the back of that, it seems that Iran and Trump and Israel agreed a ceasefire, which was supposed to come into effect sort of during the early hours of this morning. But Iran, for some reason, broke that ceasefire by firing a single ballistic missile at Israel. Israel then responded by firing a shitload of munitions at Iran and bombing the crap out of them again. Trump was questioned about this morning whilst leaving the White House, and oh boy, did he speak his mind. He basically said that he was furious with both Israel and Iran. They were both wrong for breaking the ceasefire, but that he was more angry with Israel because before the ceasefire even started, Israel had gone on a massive bombing mission and bombed the crap out of Iran, which, although the ceasefire hadn't officially started, was very much against the spirit of what was trying to be agreed, and they shouldn't have done that. And that then, although Iran did fire one missile at them after the ceasefire had started, that missile was intercepted, didn't even hit the ground, and Israel took that as an excuse again to go and bomb the crap out of Iran. So Trump's stance on this, quite rightly, was yes, I'm angry with Iran, but I'm really, really furious and angry at what Israel have done. It's out of order. He was then questioned about it again, and I quote, he said, these two countries have been at war for such a long time that quite frankly they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and then walked off to get into a helicopter. Now, as I say, like him or loathe him, he's speaking his mind. And he seems to be taking the right line here. Both sides are at fault. And it's very unusual for any US president ever to criticise Israel. To tell them publicly to the press that he's absolutely furious with them, and then to come out and say they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of people might not agree with that language. A lot of people might not say that that's diplomatic language. But it's the language that we all use. It's the language we all understand. And it's the language that, quite frankly, gets things done. So more power to him. I don't have an issue with him speaking like that whatsoever. And I don't have an issue with him flexing his muscles and giving both sides a proper slap round the head. Because in this conflict, from a moral standpoint, getting rid of this Iranian regime would be a very good thing, because in terms of how they treat their women, in terms of how they treat their own population, it would be good for them to go, and for Iran to go back to what it was more like back in the 70s before they came into power. But also from a moral perspective, what Israel are doing in terms of all-out bloodthirsty war and slaughter, both in Iran and obviously also in Gaza, is out of order, and they need checking and bringing into line. And Trump seems to be the only person with any balls prepared to do that. So let's see what happens. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how big a man Netanyahu really is if Trump tells him that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Go and watch the clip. It's on YouTube. It's on X. Very interesting.